What's up, everyone? It's me, Adam Prime, and we are back for another BoonBoomger item, and this is the newest robot in the collection, DX ByunByum Mach Robo, aka Boon Diesel, or Boon Diesel? Boondy? Whatever you prefer to call him. He is another one of Boondario's species who teams up with Boon Violet. And I love this guy, honestly. Like, this guy looks rad as hell. He looks like he's riding a little go-kart while also being a Formula 1 car, which is really cool. I do appreciate that it is spelled with a U, a Y-U, instead of a boom. It's Bune. Bune. So yeah, ByunByum Mach Robo, which... So yeah. On the side, you see its compatibility with BoonBoomger Robo. You get all the side. It actually doesn't show you that you can just make him look like Boon Diesel from the show, weirdly enough. It does work with the BoonBoom controller, which I do not own. I don't really plan on picking it up right now, but maybe at some point. So stay tuned if I ever do a video. And it's compatible with all these cars. And a couple other things that they don't tell you on the box. You got a simple transformation. You got him back on the side. Boon Red. Don't eat him. And like I said, I do love his face. Look at his face. Look at that suit. I love it. And of course, purple is my favorite color, so kind of biased. But let's get him in here and we will see what he can do. Alright, here he is, and this is wonderful. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't even know if my camera... No, my camera does kind of pick it up. Pictures made this guy look so much more blue than he actually is. He is a really nice purple. And, he does roll. Look at him. He looks like you can make him a little steer. He's driving his little go-kart. He's ready to play Mario Kart. He's going. You got Boom, Boom. So, yeah, got all the BoonBoomger right stuff. Got his shoulder pad, which I never noticed that his helmet was on the shoulder. You got BoonBoomger on the helmet, on the shoulder. Got the standard shoulder gauntlets, which I do appreciate that this like black piece gets finished. So that looks really nice. Let's take a close look at the helmet. I almost said head. Well, it is a head. So yeah, you get a nice visor, which, okay, wait. You know what? I'll just show this right now just so we can get a closer look. Oh, never mind. Well, you'll get a closer look at his head later. Underneath, that's legs. Yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much Boon. Is this BoonBoom Maha or Mach? Or is this Boon? I'm just gonna call him Boon Diesel. You know, because that's his name. Or Boondy. Yeah, you know what? Okay, yeah. Let's just call you Boondy, because that's what they call you in the show. So you can, like I said, you can move his little steering wheel so you can look like he's driving. If you want him to look like he's been cut off or something. Oh, his arm is already falling to pieces. You can make him raise his fist in anger. Okay, I keep ripping off pieces. Let's get the transformation. Wait, before we get to it, I'm realizing, getting ahead of myself. Let's bring in the BoonBoom trailer, aka Boondario, and these guys look great together. You can put him on top. So yeah. Obviously you cannot use him in gate mode, but why would you? He doesn't go into Boondario's gate mode. So yeah. He's definitely wider than Boondario, but Boondario is definitely longer. So yeah, we will bring him back in a little bit. So let's get to the transformation. It's pretty simple. Move these hands out. Pretty much flip, grab this, move it out, grab this, move it out, move his split, pull his legs slightly down, and this will pop out. His legs will spring out, and then you bring this down. And you can't see him at the moment. So we will do that, but let's move up slightly. Let's move him back a little bit. Did he get more in frame? No. No, he did not. There you go. So, move him back all the way up. Move his arms down. And in the packaging, his arms are like rotated in the inside. So that's weird. Let's get a closer look at the head sculpt at the moment. Look at that. And you lift the visor up. Boom. You get the little robot head. And if you really wanted to, you fold this down. And you make sure his mouth is still somewhat exposed. And remove this. And here his Boon Diesel mode. His Boon D mode. And this looks great. They don't really tell you that you can do this, but like this is just what he looks like in the show. So he's just walking around just like this. So that's cool. There you go. Slide that back up. And this works similar to the cars and everything. So you, wait, can you slide it on this? No, you can't. Okay. I didn't know if you could do that. No, you can't flip that upside down either. I feel like it should go this way, which it does have yellow paint on the inside, which is nice. But that is not how you do it. You flip it, goes that way. Boom. Flip his visor up. And we can give him his own version of the BoonBoom controller, which I do like how this looks. And this can rotate all the way around. There's the handle. It's a little hollow at the bottom, but whatever. And it's just the front of the car. So if you want to give it to him, just plug it into his hand. You can plug it into that. Oh wait, does it not fit in that hand? Okay, no, it does. The only reason I question that is I'll get to something when it comes to this hand for whatever reason. But yeah. Also take a close look at that chest piece. And man, look at that head. That's such a good looking head. Like, I love this guy's color scheme so much. Like, he looks so good. So, let's bring in some comparisons. Let me quickly transform BoonDario. Boom. Here's BoonDario. And he is taller, but not that much taller. So, you know, that's nice. So, you know what, we'll just get this out of the way. Let's get his combo mode out of the way. Okay, flip this over. You put it up like this. You slide this on. Fold this down. Give him the weapon. Boom. He now does that. So, what can he do with some of the other cars? Well, if we want to bring in BoonBoomMarine, you can just slide him onto his arm. That's the only point that you can really slide other cars into outside of his hands. Because obviously, if I get BoonBoom Classic real quick transformed, if only I had something to poke it with. There we go. We can fold out the handle. You can either plug it in there, or if you look in this hand, it is way too loose. I don't know why. I guess maybe mine's just weirdly warped. I'm not sure. But he holds it in the other... Oh, okay. Prove me wrong on camera. Okay. That's your credibility, not mine. So, like, yeah, see, wait. Holds it a lot better. But, like, yeah, mine has a weird time holding the weapons. So, you know, that's kind of a bummer. But, hey, you can always just give him a bladed forearm. That part just keeps falling off. And, or you can give him one of Safari's claws if you really wanted to. You can give him Wolverine claws, which kind of goes with his yellow. So maybe we'll have to do that at some point. So, there you go. there is his combinations of what he can do with other BoonBoom cars. I'm not going to do everything because there's just so much that you can technically do, but it's like not going to be much different. But I want to get into some of the weird stuff with him. So, let's take this off BoonDario. Set that to the side for the moment. And we will bring in some other size comparisons, such as King Oger 0, which he is definitely smaller. And Kyoryujin, but I want to show something weird that I think I saw somebody do on Twitter. You can rip off his arm and just put that on there. So that's kind of cool. You can just combine him with that. Like, you can't use King Oger's arms. At least I haven't been able to use them. But yeah, so he is compatible with DX Kyoryujin's arms. So, like, hey, when that Western set comes out, maybe we'll be able to just give them to Boondy. Hey, that should be fun. So there you go. I wanted to show that off because that I found very, very weird, but very cool. So yeah, now Kyoryujin can get out of here. But the other thing is, as you can tell, you can take off all of these purple parts on him. Like, you can even take off his head. Like, you can take off this back piece, which was separate. But yeah, it pretty much stays there, but it's probably going to go somewhere in a future combo, I'd assume. Maybe. But yeah, you can take off the chest piece. It just says made by Bandai. You can rip off the arm if you really wanted to. Like I said, you can take it off at the shoulder. And like I said, yeah, you can take off the head. You can take that off. Crotch piece, legs, and you can just have this like weirdly bifunctional like silver robot. I don't know why you can do this. Like, I don't know what they're planning for this guy, but they obviously have some plans because there's no combo, there's nothing that uses these arm pieces or popping or ripping them off. Like, nothing uses that at the moment. Like, what are they planning with this guy? It's kind of cool that we just have all this stuff that we have no idea what it's for, but then it also makes me curious of what the hell is it for? Like you can just make Boon Diesel, just make him naked. So yeah, you can just do that. So I have no idea what the plans are for the future. I really did just show you like all the 2 or 3 things he can do with the other BoonBoom cars. Like, it's kind of weird to think that he has so much stuff he can do that we have no clue how or what he is going to do at the moment. Like, if you guys know, tell me down in the comments. I would love to hear either theories or thoughts. Like, I imagine it is for a future combo, a future robot piece. Maybe he'll become the iconic shoes, as a lot of things often do. And it's pretty neat that it can do this. Because, again, people found out this was compatible with the old Zord Builder toy line. Which, by the way, if I rip off his arms, you can actually slide that onto BoonDario. I don't know why, because yeah, this doesn't have an elbow or anything, so it's just there, but you can slide his arms onto BoonDario, so that's neat. So yeah, there you go. Flip that back, and he is back to being ByunByum Mach Robo, which again, this guy looks so good. Like, he has a ton of potential. Again, he's kind of simple, not a ton of articulation, but neither did BoonDario. But this guy looks so cool. I love his aesthetics. I like his color scheme. he seems like he is going to be doing so much more, but we do not know what it is yet. Again, why does he come apart in so many pieces like he does? Like, what are they planning? Is this something they're going to use the mold of that skeleton of a robot for a different toy altogether? Like, I'm very curious. Are we going to get a Mach killer Robo? You know what I mean? Like, I want to know what the plans for this guy are. I know I've seen people take, like, multiple of them and, like, make a super combiner version of it, which is kind of neat. Again, I love his little go-kart Formula 1 mode. And, again, it's so cool. Like, he's very simple. Like, I feel like we haven't really done much with him, but he looks cool. He's fun to mess around with, easy to transform. He's just a good time. Like, again, I do miss the posability of the King Oger line, but these guys were definitely going for something more simple, something quickly you can play with. Like, you can quickly turn him from this to his Formula 1 mode, like, really easily. Like, it's literally just do mostly this and then, like, put him into place. It's super fun, and honestly, it goes the same for, like, Boondario over here. And that's kind of what the BoonBoomger toy line does kind of fun. It doesn't have any capability. Like, if you want to know what the compatibility with the Boom Boom controller was, it was take this, put this down right here, put the Boom Boom controller on top of it. That's the compatibility. That's what it did. Which, it's neat that it does that at all, and apparently this is just a stand for it, which is kind of cool, but doesn't make me really want to buy it right away. So I don't know. Like I said, I haven't decided if I'm going to get the Boom Boom controller, but I really do like this robot. He is a ton of fun. He's good. He's like, I can highly recommend him if you're into the BoonBoomger stuff. If you haven't been getting, like, the rest of the BoonBoomger stuff, maybe pass on him. I'm not sure. Again, it will look in the long run. Like I said, he's a very simple robot. And if you just want a cool looking robot, he can do that for you. So I can recommend him in that kind of aspect. But is he the coolest, like, most posable, like, super robot? No. But I like him. He's a fun time. He has a great color scheme, and I just like him. So tell me what you guys think of him down in the comments. What do you guys think of him in the show? Like, I've only watched Violet's debut episode. I know the next episode where we kind of probably find out more about him is out, but I haven't watched it yet, so I'm a little behind on BoonBoomger, but I will be finding out soon. So I'm very curious. But tell me what you guys think of him in the show, him as a toy. Like, how do you guys feel about this guy? What do you guys think about Boon Violet? I think I really do like the suit. I think it looks really good. It's pretty good. But again, my favorite color, a little bias. So, I don't know. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments below. And until whatever I do next, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye!